civil society organizations have taken a united stand against what they call intimidation and harassment of witnesses in the parliamentary Section 194 inquiry. That inquiry is looking into suspended Public Protector Busisiwe Mkhwebane's fitness to hold office. Now, these organizations say witnesses have been subjected to extraordinary attacks during the cross-examination. Let's get more on why these concerns. We speak now to the chairperson of the Southern African Institute for Responsive and Accountable Governance. That's Advocate Tseliso Thipanyane. Advocate, thank you very much for your time. Explain to us first the source of your concerns here or your worries. Who's doing the intimidation of witnesses?
No, thanks for the opportunity. On behalf of 18 civil society organizations led by the Active Citizens Movement, we are quite concerned, as to how witnesses in the Section 194 hearing against the impeachment for Public Protector Mkhwebane are being handled. We feel that this go against the values of our Constitution, of human dignity, and also we feel that this will also discourage many other potential witnesses, including whistleblowers, from coming up, to help these processes to ensure that justice happens. So we feel that, the chairperson of the committee, as well as members of the committee, including the evidence team, should really come out and protect witnesses. We have no problems with the defense team led of Ms. Mkhwebane asking questions in order to try and present her story. But this must be done in a dignified manner. That's why we've written then through ACM to the Speaker of Parliament and the Chair of the Portfolio Committee to say that witnesses must be protected. South Africans are entitled to be treated with dignity. Witnesses in this hearing are not the ones at the dock, but it's Public Protector herself who's on the dock. So they should not be treated like, they are villains.
Yeah.
Or they are people who, don't deserve any respect at all.
It's clear.
We basically request that the conduct of the defense team of Ms. Mkhwebane must respect the dignity of South Africans who are appearing in the hearing.
It's clear, Advocate Thipanyane, that you are concerned and your gripe is with the aggressive manner of Advocate Dalimpofu as he puts his questions to, I suppose, various witnesses. What exactly is your problem with his approach?
Well, we're expecting this hearing to be conducted in a proper manner, which respects the dignity of the witnesses in terms of their. Can you hear me?
I can still hear you, although you have taken your picture away as you pressed a button there. So let's see if you can try and press that button back. But we can continue because we have other pictures on the screen. But try and get your picture back up.
Yes. So, can you see me now?
Not yet. But it's fine. You can still continue the conversation while you try and reconnect the picture.
Yeah, usage of words like liars and, will have you charged are not appropriate. They undermine the dignity of the witnesses and whistleblowers who are appearing in the hearing.
Advocate Dalimpofu, having attended a number of hearings where he would either be putting questions to people, that's how I have always experienced him. Whether you go back to the days of the Marikana inquiry where he questioned one of the people who happens to be the president today, he has always been aggressive like that. Do you think that is something that, as you worry as these organizations, that's something that he should be told to tone down on? Or do you think that he is driving a particular agenda? Is your problem mainly with just the aggressive stance, or you think that there's more to this aggressive stance than what is at play?
Well, I'm also a lawyer, and we have no problems with Advocate Mpofu questioning the witnesses. But it must be done in a dignified manner. There should be no insults of people saying people are liars and stuff like that. You know, it's unacceptable. The rules of the hearings are also very clear that people must be treated with respect. Our own constitution is very clear that whatever we do as South Africans, there must be a degree of dignity, which is afforded to all of us. And we expect the same from Advocate Mpofu in doing his work to try and present the case of his client.
Yeah.
But the rules are very clear. We have to follow the rules. There is no need to use disparaging words to people who are just here to try and help the process. They are not criminals. They are not on the dock themselves. They are simply trying to give evidence which will help the committee and will help this process. So there's no need really for insults of that nature.
If he persists with his manner of approach, Advocate, what else can you do as these organizations? And the reason I'm asking you this question is that Advocate Mpofu has not, he would not be a stranger to, I suppose, being reprimanded, if you like. We saw him at the state capture inquiry to a point where the chairperson of the inquiry actually had to call him to order, and I think there was some kind of investigation, even though I think he later was cleared. So I'm asking this question because this has been, as I said before, his manner of approach, and it does appear that the organizations charged with, I guess, calling people like him in the legal profession to order, they don't seem to find anything wrong.
Well, we are expecting the chairperson of the portfolio committee and the defense team, of the committee and the evidence team, to, ensure that, the robust nature of the cross-examination by Advocate Mpofu does not undermine the rules, does not undermine dignity. Our legal system is also very clear. So, for example, when you have children witnesses in criminal cases, we've taken measures to protect, children as witnesses. We also have to protect women who are rape victims. So this is not new to say that, the decorum in a court of law or in a forum must still follow the rules and respect the dignity of those who are appearing before them. That is all we're saying.
Advocate Tseliso Thipanyane, let me thank you very much for your time. Well, we shall continue to monitor the proceedings in Parliament. He is with the organization Southern African Institute for Responsive and Accountable Governance.